Hi folks, Joseph Kursky here with you. Good to be with you today. Connecting the 4 SIFT, S-I-F-T, moves to geospatial technology. Connecting the 4 SIFT moves to geospatial technology. Let's explore those together, shall we? Mike Caulfield's, C-A-U-L-F-I-E-L-D, 4 SIFT moves are, I think, a helpful way to remember how to sort truth from fiction and to think critically. They're easy to remember guidelines that Caulfield puts forward. The SIFT moves give people a short list of things to do when looking at a source, and each is connected to 1 or 2 highly effective web techniques. The 4 moves are stop, investigate the source, find better coverage, and trace the original context. Stop, investigate the source, find better coverage, and trace the original context. SIFT. Mike is an educator, but these 4 moves, I believe, are appropriate even for those who are still not even yet students, or students that have been graduated, now they're in the workplace. So they're beyond students. They could apply to GIS professionals, to anyone, I would argue, consuming information today, which is really all of us. Being wary of sources, contexts, and agendas is nothing new, but the awareness and the need for doing so is more acute now than ever before. There is an amazing volume and variety of information at our fingertips, right, folks? Both accurate and inaccurate. A major part of information is geoinformation in the form of maps, map layers, infographics, dashboards, story maps, and more. How can we continually think critically about data and geospatial information in particular? That is one of the chief purposes of this Spatial Reserves data blog that Jill Clark and I have been writing for 10 years now, and our book. And since geoinformation is used to understand problems and to solve them, the need for critically evaluating information will remain important. One thing I like about these 4 moves is the advice to ask who the speaker or publisher is. What's their expertise? What's their agenda? What's their record of fairness or accuracy? In today's big data mapping world, sometimes digging this information out goes far beyond just reading the metadata, or lack of it. It may require going to each organization producing the geospatial information, looking up their mission, the background of their researchers, and so on. Another thing I like about Mike's advice is, do you have to agree with the consensus once you find it? Absolutely not. But understanding the context and history of a claim will help you better evaluate it and form a starting point for future investigation. Again, I find excellent connections to GIS work here, but I also offer this advice to the GIS community. Do you have to accept every map that you see? No. Maps have an air of authenticity. They tend to be believed. Everyone is a map maker these days, with open data portals, web GIS tools, and ways to share results as maps and web mapping applications. I encourage you to spend time to dig into the sources, the methods, the tools used for data that you are considering using in your project that others have created. And if you have time, don't just disagree with the source. Map the issue or phenomenon or phenomena yourself, using analysis methods, classification, symbology, and other tools that you feel better represents that issue or problem. Our world is a complex place, right, folks? And the problems in our world need multiple viewpoints and methods applied. Your investigation could add to what could be a more well-rounded understanding of that issue. To dig deeper, Mike also offers a free mini course in these techniques. Thanks, and I look forward to hearing from you.